Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome all you wonderful poets to Sargam 2026. What an amazing time to be together. A great honor to be with you. I'm going to temporarily, until our hostess arrives, begin the festivities. So, Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik, would you go ahead and start us off?
Hello, sir. Good evening, esteemed poet friends. Myself, Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik from Odisha, delighted to present rendition on the subject that's dense fog. Today, fog finds its way into my poem. Fog is nature's mystery, creates fear, symbolizes the transient nature of existence. January month brings morning fog, but fog lifts soon after sun rises. Its quick departure highlights that our problems, challenges are also temporary. My poem teaches that just as fog silently arrives, departs quickly, life's misfortunes silently arrives and depart after some moments. So we should observe life with calm attention rather than fear. So, Happy New Year to you all. You please forget the past. Past is bygone and think of your future. And the fog is the best example to pay calm attention to this new year. Now, the title of the poem is Everything is Lovely in Misty Morning. Everything is lovely in misty morning. I derive happiness in lonesome fog, morning that illuminating my surrounding. The truth is fog, I never afraid to go into dense mist. I derive happiness in lonesome fog, morning that illuminating my surrounding. The truth is fog, I never afraid to go into dense mist. Nothing is mysterious than watching me as I am walking in a foggy street and travel in joy through the dense mist. Nothing is mysterious than watching me as I am walking in a foggy street and travel in joy through the dense mist. I see a lot of fog and a few lights. Life is hidden inside fog. It gives me chance to imagine life's wonderful and amazing things. I see a lot of fog and a few lights. Life is hidden inside fog. It gives me chances to imagine life's wonderful and amazing things. Always push foggy situations with patience and perseverance. Feel happy. Find sunshine inside fog. Foggy weather is our real mentor and master. Always push foggy situations with patience and perseverance. Feel happy. Find sunshine inside fog. Foggy weather is our real mentor, master. This is the end of my poem. Thank you.
Wonderful. Give her a big hand of applause, friends. The wonderful poem. As otherwise, if you won't take care in folk, you'll met with an accident. This should also be there. That was so wonderful, ma'am. Lovely poem. And yes, give her a big hand of applause, friends. Thank you so much, Gangalaxmi Patnaik, ma'am. She was from Orissa, presenting a recitation. Now I'd like to call upon our next poet, yeah, Shyamaprasad Patnaik, sir. Sir, please take the stage.
I am happy that I am going to recite my poem today. I am going to recite one of my love poem. The title of my poem is She's an Epitome of Beauty. The title is She's an Epitome of Beauty. And here it goes. She's an epitome of beauty and elegance. When she walks amid moonshine, her glow outshines effulgent numerous times. Her grace and demeanor so fine. She has blue and transient eyes. cerulean cavernous eyes mesmerize everyone. Her unblemished beauties possess such alluring glow, whole appearance transformed radiant. She was so gorgeous, emitting sweet glow. Her hypnotic glamour engulfed everyone's heart. Her cheeks, quite soft like snow, looked so tender and cute. She is exclusive one in God's creation. Even omniscient might be in wonders. She should have descended from heaven. She is no less than a fairy princess. My romantic adoration for her has begun, yearning for her consent and passionate promise. And this was written during my first rendezvous with my sweetheart. Thank you for watching and listening.
Wow, lovely. Yeah, give him a big hand of applause, his friend. And Gangalaxmi ma'am, you too. You deserve better. Lovely dedication, tribute for her spouse, his spouse. Thank you so much, Shyamaprasad Pattnaik, sir. Keep writing. And yes, she's blushing. Your spouse is blushing. Thank you so much, Shyamaprasad Pattnaik, sir. And wish you a very happy new year, both of you. Stay blessed and lovely days, years ahead. Keep shining and writing, both of you. Now, I'd like to call upon our chief guest of today, Finn Hall. Finn Hall, sir, from Scotland. He is a great writer, and we want to hear something from him. Finn Hall, sir.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Welcome.
This, thanks for having me. This is a new piece, and it's kind of, I suppose, addresses the fog of being older. It's called These Are Not My Legs. I woke this morning and rubbed the sleep from my eyes and picked the pillow I don't sleep on off the floor beside my bed and put it under my head. I brought my legs out from under the covers, brought them up level with my eyes. I looked at them and thought, these are not my legs. These are the legs of an old man. These are not the legs that started to walk at the tender age of 10 months, tottering around a new-built post-war flat in a new post-war council housing estate. That pedalled round a quiet 60s block in a tin plate little horse and chariot, mother probably looking out the middle floor window or dealing with my brother not long born. The legs that used to, in other times, cycled everywhere on the red rally bike, a gift from my grandparents who had a win on the football pools. And then Sundays over to my other grannies on the south side of town. The same legs that would sometimes push the same bike up the last hill home, as I didn't understand which gear to use out of the 3 available. These are not the same legs that overbalanced when getting off the bike on the wrong side and fell into the boating pond before cycling back to my granny's house near the harbour to dry off in an upstairs neighbour's place, feeling slightly embarrassed but overall not concerned. And I still cycled home afterwards. Not the same legs I had at 10 years old and pushed my baby brother in his convertible red and white pushchair up to our paternal grandparents on a really windy day, meaning I ended up pulling it to keep the wind out of his face. When their house was built in the same period as ours, which had a minor bird that said, "Go to hell," and was on a local TV show once. The same legs that marched up and down the army drill square, learning to keep step, march in line without any chanting, left, right, to keep in time. Then hated hill walking, hiking, carrying a heavy pack. Excuse me. Always looking for a way to avoid such exercise. The same legs that carries me when volunteering for any duty to stop the boredom of humdrum military daily routine. The same legs that walked most Saturdays round Portobello Road Market, buying nothing except once a bootleg Bowie LP, or to the Roundhouse on Sunday afternoons to see mini bands for the sum of £1. With my first wife, who I met in the flat we also shared, although she came from Aberdeen. Not the same legs on moving back north so my daughter could be born Scottish, then spending a couple of years doing my second favourite jobs, being a bus conductor, using the same legs to climb up and down the stairs, collecting fares before learning to drive the one-man buses recently introduced into service in the city. Not the same legs that helped me walk the kids in my single parenthood to Sunday swimming, park walking, weekly shopping, bus and ferry trips. Fighting with authorities for my rights in a world at that time not geared for males on their own bringing up kids on their own. The same legs that for 45 years drove taxis, my favourite job, despite not being a fan of people and their chit-chat, small talk. Busy tonight, driver? How long you been doing this? Are you? Enough, enough. Do you ask the butcher the same tedious questions? These are the very same legs that have been in over 30 countries, been on every form of transport except the helicopter. Been in caves and ancient basements and Egyptian tombs, historic prison cells, lost in bazaars, crashing cars, seeing cappuccino monkeys from the treetop walkways and sat drinking £15 cup of coffee with June by a famous casino. No cake, not at that price. The same legs that have walked hospital corridors in the latter days of some lives and the first days of grand and great-grandchildren's. And these are the same ones that stand on the stage, however small, whenever asked, the opportunity arises, who surprises himself thinking back to when the legs were younger, when was bedroom hiding shy, and I have legs now that hold me tall, despite my slowly age-induced shrinking height. So this morning, after a restless night, I realize that these legs are after all my legs. These older, less recognized legs, these legs of an older man are very much mine. Thank you.
Amazing.
Wonderful. It was marvelous piece, and definitely without legs we can't move, we can't do anything. It was a lovely presentation, sir. Thank you so much. Give him a big hand of applause, his friend. This was Finhal sir from Scotland. Sir, keep writing and shining and keep coming to Sargam. We are feeling honored to have you. Thank you so much. And now I'd like to call upon our next guest poetess. Her name is the Obum Mary Rose Chidan, Nigeria.
Yeah. Good afternoon,
Welcome.
everybody.
We can hear
Okay.
you now.
Happy New Year to everybody. Good afternoon to everybody. My name is Obum Chindinma from Nigeria. My poem theme is Love Chambers. Chambers where love lives have these attributes. So I start my poem with Love Chambers. At the love chambers, fruits of the soul erupt in waves. Stamina is found. The blossom of abundance is crafted. Love's lantern grows in love, fortifying souls and evolving our mystical zones. Love dissolves the past, unless it is intentional hurts. Love forgives deliverance. Love melts unwanted callous. Hearts dance with winds in the love chambers. Wholeness is bettered in love sanctuary. Glowing smiles mount like rock. At the love chambers, success is conceived in hearts that loves in teamwork. Love is a swelling tide of unity, a harmonizing force that brings inner peace. Love infuses life with rose water. Love is a pulsing heart creation that inspires us with words that echoes eternity. Love from the fountain, love from love chambers, makes love lives forever. Thank you so much.
You're a big hand of applause, friend. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming. Obium Merosidamnum, ma'am, from Nigeria. Give her a big hand of applause. Wonderful poem on love, ma'am. Lovely presentation. Thank you so much for coming and joining. Last time you missed out you. Thank you. Now I'd like to call upon, Diana Murray Ward. She's from, welcome, ma'am.
Hi, I'm from New York.
Hi.
That's okay. It's a pleasure to be here. And I'm going to read a piece. It's not long, it's short. It goes along with renewal and new year and calling on grace to help us through another year. Grace. A light that shone in spite of fear. A moment respite from anger or torture. A breath, a chance to breathe in and out at one's leisure is grace. Oh, sense and acknowledge the soft-winded sounding of my lungs, forcing air over my nostril hairs is mindful grace, provoking, reminding me to aspire and seek grace. The moment of rest and reprieve, the sanctity of long friendships that test limits of patience because they have none, is grace. The bellows that soften when you are around, the safety one feels without a sound. The knowing I want to stay within you and you around me is grace. Oh, the joy in the moment amid confusion.
Oh.
Grace, grace, I want to keep you. Grace tethers me to silent trust, new possibilities, and the sanity of the moment. A moment of grace is finite and infinite in my hopes that grace never leaves me. Grace is an aspiration that turns me into an inspiration as it fuels me toward you. I hope with goodness. Grace is hypnotic only if I allow her, and I need to more often. Seek her, and I hope she will bless me with her presence more. DMW. Thank you. My wish for everyone this new year.
Oh, wow, wonderful. What a graceful and marvelous piece, ma'am. Thank you so much. You made the platform graceful with your verses, ma'am. Lovely. Keep writing and shining. Wish you a very happy new year again. Now I like to give her a big hand of applause, friends, for her lovely poem. Now I like to call upon Mausami Halder from Haridwar, India.
Good evening, friends. A great poetic evening to all of you. Today, I'm immensely grateful to Saraswati, ma'am, Richard sir, Gangalaxmi Patnaik, ma'am, and Shyamaprasad sir for giving me this opportunity for recitation. Today I am going to recite one poem which is about the introspection about life and the impact of our thought process on it. The title of my poem is Your Thought Process Matters. Our life is itself a cosmos, so vast, complicated, and often with the chaos. Like when we explore the galaxies, it sometimes takes centuries. From our childhood to our last day, upon this earth, we keep exploring life in the myriad ways. We are on the run or sometimes pause in this rigmarole, often complain or appreciate, and happy or sad as a whole. At the beginning of the day, our very first thought can bring happiness or sorrow as we are earlier taught by our elders and our ancestors. But life keeps changing on its own terms, and we are merely actors. We are humans and can't please everyone. Each and every individual is important. Rather, doing so, we will be like none. So every time you fall, get up and join this life's invincible power and force. So every time you fall, get up and join this life's invincible power and force. Don't deliberately hurt anyone, but happily mingle with everyone. This thought process may change your life's course. This thought process may change your life's course. Thank you, everyone. Thanks,
Wow,
everyone.
wonderful, wonderful. This was Mausami and with her lovely. Thank you so much for your wonderful presentation, Mausami. And keep writing and shining. Wish you a happy new year again. Now I'd like to call upon, yes, Parvinder Nagi from Gurugram. Welcome, ma'am.
Well, greetings to everyone. Greetings to everyone. Since it's our first Zoom of this year, so I would go with my poem. I would recite on cherished cash. We now must farewell speak to the cherished cash, woven with golden threads through 365 days, nourishing happy delights of the days bygone, letting it go down the memory lane. Thou, is sad to bid adieu over the moments we have knitted, lingering to the fragrances, whispering softly to the winds that once did engulf us. Sailed the year, gazing through the window panes, watching the majestic moon nurturing the beauty in the tranquility of mind. Future appears with a blank sheet of paper, blooming with new hopes, our wistful gaze casting over the blissful days, looking upon the new beginnings, welcoming another challenge through the coming year, riding us to new glories. Thank you, everyone, and wish you a very happy New Year 2026.
Thank you
Wow,
so much.
wonderful, Parvinder Nagi, ma'am, as usual.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
ma'am.
so much for your lovely poem and coming. Give her a big hand of applause, friends, for her lovely
Thank you,
poem.
each
Now I'd like
one.
to
Love to see you.
wish you all, wish you all a
Yeah.
very happy new year. Once again, I'd like to call upon, yes, our next participant present with us is, Rajeev Vashitha, Rajeev Vashitha from Delhi, India.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Sargam, for being such a nice platform. And Happy New Year to all. So let's start straight away with my poem, Wishing from 2026. And eventually, It has arrived. 2026 has welcomed us in the night. When the clock struck 12 a.m., we bid adieu to 2025. With so many expectations, hopes, and wishes, we look at 2026 with wishful eyes. So many dreams glimmer in our gaze. We went through countless sorrows. We longed for moments of bliss. So many desires we yearn to fulfill. We hope 2026 turns magical, filling every second of ours with joy. Relationships grow stronger. We cherish each other's company more. Lovers fall deeper in love, and society embraces them with open hearts. Only affection spreads everywhere. People give each other more care. Abundance knocks on every door. Prosperity embraces all, giving even more. Success touches the feet of every effort. We achieve everything, no matter how far-fetched it seems. 2026 begins our journey toward greater progress. People become more helpful, pushing one another toward success. Patience, kindness, and calmness become our attire. Nothing angers us, happiness is fire. People uplift each other, and the nadir stands alone. While the zenith becomes beautiful, crowded, contentment blesses all from the horizon. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to my poem. Thank you.
Very nice.
So lovely and a splendid poem. Thank you so much, Rajeev Vashitha ji from Delhi, India. Give him a big hand of applause, friends, for his lovely poem. Now I'd like to call upon our next guest, yes, Lantern Carrier, sir, from Germany. Welcome, sir.
Life colors my
Content.
desires with unfulfilled expectations, resulting in struggle. Unaware that progress lies in the challenges I face, I die daily in an abyss of loneliness and fear. I'm drawn to sad songs, constantly making beds for my despair. Yet the same dance of light concealed within the darkness of my Pandora's box becomes the inner alchemist at the gates of my open sesame of treasures. She weaves thorns for my sorrows to salute my roses of joy, carries me in my shadows, these foggy aspects of truth. She walks with me into the luster of moonlit rays. Sunset eventually fades, but doesn't Andromeda swallows the night with grandeur? My mind's red hot with worries, even as the glimmer of stars whispers a twinkle in the heart. I affect the universe by the energy I offer humanity. To the drunk, a man in trance appears intoxicated, yet to the saint, he's a soul burning in the alchemy of paradise. The mother in labor knows only pain until she holds in her arms the most beautiful miracle of creation, life. A thorn is the harbinger of wisdom, adversity a messenger of light. Twilight may welcome my loneliness, yet dawn heralds an awakening sunrise. We are all unique dreams of love growing through struggle. The child confronts strife in crawling and walking, burdened by wet nappies and hungering for its mother's milk. Yet she lives spontaneously, trusting the sacrament of the present moment. Without shadows, there is no perception of light. Without the hills, there will be no valleys. Pleasure is followed by pain, and I treasure happiness only because I have experienced sorrows. I am an emperor, lost in a sea of illusions. Love, in its mercy, gives me choices, even while holding on to the cords of my limited freedom. I stray like lost sheep into the ways of ignorance until she reins me in so I can swim or bathe in the mansions of an effulgent light. Still I rise, says the wise elder, Maya Angelou. Never give up. We are neither bodies, shrouds, nor graves, and will awaken just as the light emerges when the day dawns. Love's stream of living water satiates the agony of longing, and we drink, for our spirit will never die. The fire of the heart cannot be quelled, and the intensity for inner fulfillment still burns brightly in the soul. Hope, the songbird of perennial freedom, ever whispers a supernal songs, heralding sweet visions of tomorrows, constantly and patiently pruning the weeds of my inner fuchsias and petunias so that they glimmer with glory. Life invariably brings challenges, yet the rain of mercy nurtures the soil so that I eventually get a bumper harvest. The dark night of the soul is only troubled by brittle chains, awaiting the messenger of the light to untie its fetters. So come, my friends, let us sing with the songbird of the eternal. Life's struggles are akin to snowflakes blowing in the wind. Flowers blossom in Jerusalem, even when the shadows are dense. Give me your hands, O bevy of phoenixes. Love is eagerly awaiting to welcome us home. The Lantern Carrier. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, superb. As usual, sir, it's fantastic. And you made us all, your verses made us melodious, and we are so much delighted to have you with your wonderful poem. Thank you so much, sir. Keep writing and shining. I'd like to call upon our next poet of the day, yes, sir, Richard Spisak, sir, from US. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. It's a great honor to be with you. I bring you a sad poem today. Unfortunately, my country has chosen war for its terrible, brutal power to distract. So a little poem called, I Do Not Like War. I Never Did. I've had too much practice reading this poem, by the way. Too much practice. I do not like war at my door. I do not like it on the steps. I do not like it. It is not hep. I do not like war here or there. I do not like war anywhere. Not on the screen, not on the telly, not when it turns small children into jelly. I do not like it on the street. I do not like it. We aren't just meat. I do not like war on some folks, not black or brown or white or yellow, not even when they're killing some other fellow. I do not like it when it makes us broke. It gives no joy. It brings no hope. The broken wheel, the coughing choke. I do not like what war does to them. I do not like it when buildings are strewn. I do not like when war kills kids. I do not like it. I never did. Not in the sky, not in the water, not on the sun, not on the daughter. Not even if just old men might die. Don't they even wonder when or why? I do not like those loud explosions. I do not like patriotic conclusions. I do not like it. It is dumb. I do not embrace it when it comes. The plane, the plunder, the urban renewal like some monster on the building's jewel. Yes, I know the Poles will use it and the victims pile up. They did not choose it. Makes more enemies than it kills. That some seem to like it gives me chills. I'm sorry, my friends. I'm so sorry.
Wow. So wonderful.
Sure, no one wants the war, and yes, we are with you, sir, and everyone in the world wants peace. And people just say and they don't work on it. That's the great, insanity of the people. Thank you so much. Give him a big hand of applause, friends. This was Richard Spisak, sir, from, USA. Thank you so much, sir. Keep writing and shining, and we appreciate your gestures and your poem. Now I'd like to call upon our next, our next participant. Okay, are you able to? Yes, are you audible now? Can we see you, Mary Rose Chindinma from Nigeria? Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Please,
I
please, please.
can hear you.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy New Year to all. Very, very happy New Year to you all.
Thank you.
Respected all the poets of Ajumap and my best regards to all the poets. Today that I'm very happy that I got the chance to recite my poem, and my poem is very short and I am the last participant. If people heard about many beautiful poems, my poem is very short, but that is based on typical Indian tradition. So my title of the poem is A Drop of Vermilion and Two Pieces of Bangles. A drop of vermilion and two pieces of bangles. Both are symbols of suhag for an Indian woman where love, respect, dedication, affection, passion, and above all, emotions are all deeply hidden. Both are symbols of suhag for an Indian woman. A matured girl dreams of wearing both of them. A matured girl dreams of wearing both of them to become a bohu. To become a bohu in someone's family. With her marriage knots, and when her marriage knots are tied with an unknown person as husband. When her marriage knots are tied with an unknown person as husband, and both vermilion and bangles are essential to maintain the dignity as daughter-in-law. These two things give a new life to a girl filled with many hopes and desires. These two things give a new life to a girl filled with many hopes and desires. Such a sacred thing. Both are such sacred things. Though this custom differs from culture to culture, from tribe to tribe, from tradition to tradition, still it holds a great significance. Still it holds a great significance for all girls in India. The girls, after wearing it, stands between two families, father and father-in-law. The girl, after wearing it, stands between two families, father and father-in-law, with a new designation as Bahu, daughter-in-law. With a new designation as Bahu or daughter-in-law, that are the beautiful effects on both heart and mind. That are beautiful effects on both heart and mind, starting a new life, emerging a new life, starting a new beginning. That symbolize a binding knot of two hearts forever and ever. That symbolize a binding knot of two hearts forever and ever. So this poem is typically written for the Indian women, those who are wearing that is known as the very typical word sadhava, and this vermilion and bangles both are the sign of sadhava, suhag, that is in Hindi that is called. And moreover, that poem, that we know that this poem that depicts all the girls' heart and mind to get it, to receive it, and to become Bahu. Thank you all after listening my poem.
Thank you
Thanks
so
a lot.
much.
And my
Lovely
special
piece.
thanks to Saraswati ma'am.
Welcome, ma'am. Thank you so much for your lovely poem. And yes, we know the traditional, marriage traditions, how they are conducted and they are carried on in our society. Thank you so much for giving the presentation. And we are overwhelmed with your verses. Thank you once again. Give her a big hand of applause, friends. Obum, Myrils, Chindinma, can we hear from you if possible? Please carry on.
Okay. Next time I will open my video. Good afternoon, everybody.
Welcome.
Happy New Year. This is a year of love. So let's talk about love. Chambers where love lives. In the chambers where love lives, in the school, in the so my poem today topic is love chambers.
Thank you so much, dear, for your lovely presentation. Thank you so much. Give her a big hand of applause, friends, for her presentation. Lovely poem. And yes, last but not the least, is there time to, can I go with my poem, Shyama sir?
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, madam.
Title of my the title of my poem is Royal Heart. Royal heart never intel triggers, causing consequences, beholding lifestyle, affecting physical, social rhapsody as an ecology imbalance, amplify nature disasters when noise and loud enterprises, evolution detain no more. Peace and humans resisting aside, stop cascading heart. It breaks precious surrounding lives. Never be dominating practice and purge for amplifying, pervading for peace. No non-judgmental, spewing none, adoring all. Nothing like humanity. Royal heart is the one only and always helping heart. That's all, my friends. Have a good day and good evening, good morning, good night once again to everyone. My wishes are with you. Keep writing and shining. So next week we'll be coming up again with another guest poets and with the same team. Hope and see you in the new year only. We are coming and bye bye, everyone.